Hello and welcome to the Introvert Empress Tarot. This is the monthly reading for Sagittarius for October 2022. This is a money, career and finance reading and will focus primarily on that. Towards the end of the reading, we'll see what the Sagittarius need to know regarding any significant relationship in their lives at this time. This is a general reading, and if it does not resonate with you, then please check your other readings on my channel based on your moon rising and your Venus signs. I will leave the link in the description box of this video from where you can check these other signs and then check those other readings. If you like this reading, then please like this video, comment and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. I've already shuffled the cards for Sagittarius, and here we have all the cards which came through. We have inconstancy, we have the High Priestess, the Star, Justice. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. The first thing which I'd like to mention here is that October for you Sagittarius is, at work will be very significant because some major changes or some major events or major incidents may occur or are likely to occur in the month of October. There is somebody in your midst who is not reliable, who is not trustworthy, and they are very inconsistent with their efforts. We can see here by the inconstancy card here, and this person can be quite young or a new trainee, but is part of your work group and is playing an important or significant role in whatever group work or project that is being done at your workplace. Now, I would like to read this inconstancy card with the Page of Cups here. So, if you are in charge of this project, and if you are responsible for this project, and a group of people are working with you and with your guidance, and this Page of Cups, this younger person is part of this setup, then I would like to tell you that make sure that you do supervise and supervise, especially when this person is given some work which some execution type of like, you know, when this person is given a responsibility. Because what I see is that what might happen is that this person is most likely to stray away from the agreed plan. So that is what is going to happen, and if they do not stick to the plan, if they do not stick to your group plan, then the entire thing is going to change, and it will cause lots of like stress and chaos when things come to light. So this younger inexperienced person, but they are very passionate towards what they do or what they want to do, but they don't have much experience. This person, Sagittarius, in your midst is of significance in the month of October, because they need your constant guidance and supervision to make sure that like things are going according to the plan. The next message I have here is from the High Priestess card. What I feel for some of you Sagittarius at workplace is that you are doing quite good, and you are doing quite good in the month of in the months prior to October, and this abundance and good work and good luck and hard work continues in the month of October. And I see you creating a meaningful relationships, meaningful assets in your company. If you are somebody who is the head of your company or business, or at a very boss position at your place of work, I see that you are you the pace at which you are doing your work, or you are executing your projects and work commitments, it is creating solid abundance, and it is really good work that you are doing. And your hard work and your good work is benefiting many people. It is benefiting the people who work with you. It is benefiting the people who work for you directly, um, or or who work with your partnerships. It is very beneficial. But for you Sagittarius who are identifying with this particular message from this card, I would also like you to draw your attention to somebody in your circle who is just like who is waiting for that perfect or particular opportunity, or a situation where they can just like they can just stab you in your back. We see the snake here. We see the snake. Everything is flourishing, everybody is flourishing, everything is beautiful, growing. But we also have the snake here. The moment the snake gets this opportunity, it will bite you. So beware of this person. You have to be don't get too busy creating things that you do not realize who is on your side in totality and in reality, and who is not on your side and who is just like pretending. So be very smart, be very smart. Success is awesome, and success is gonna keep coming in your work in the month of October. And it is going to be very abundant. It is going to be very successful for all those who are directly or indirectly tied up with you at your workplace. But there is beware of people who pretend that they have your best interests in mind, they have the best interest of your company in mind, but they are just waiting for any weak moment where it becomes a perfect opportunity for them to strike and cause damage to you or the work that you are doing. The next message I have here is from the star. For some of you Sagittarius, what I feel is that when it comes to money especially, you have been helping out people as much as like you could possibly handle. And I'm speaking financially. And what has happened over time is that people have gotten quite comfortable receiving the help from you. And it's like taking your gesture, this helpful gesture, like for granted. And you are somebody Sagittarius who likes to help people, to help them stand on their own feet, on their own feet. But it can also be manipulated by people who have gotten quite comfortable, very comfortable with this setup. So in the month of October, what I wanted to say was that in the month of October, you Sagittarius, something is coming to light, and you decide to just, like, take care of what of yourself first. In the month of October, you will be taking care of your needs, your requirements, your commitments, your expenses first. And I see in the month of October you starting afresh, and you cutting off any and all uh, those relationships related to work in your life, which are just tied up to you helping them out with your money. So I see in the month of October you starting afresh, and cutting off all these loose ends in the form of people just like sucking your energy, sucking your resources for their own benefit, and just because they got used to it. And in the month of October, you are cutting all those ties from your work, at your workplace, and focusing on yourself, your needs, your expenses, your requirements, your commitments. And for you Sagittarius who are identifying with this portion of the reading, what I need to say is that once you start making these changes, you will see that the people who were used to your help, you might see them approaching you and asking for help, and contacting you, and coming up with excuses, coming up with situations. But what I want you to do is that do not entertain any phone calls, any messages. Do not reply to their messages. Do not entertain any conversations from the ties that you are cutting in the month of October, when I'm speaking financially. And because if you entertain even a single conversation, it will open up the entire path, where it will be very difficult for you to stick to your commitments. And these people are so comfortable drawing your energy towards them, in terms of time or in terms of money, that, like, they are very experienced molding your resources for their own benefit. So do not entertain, do not go back, do not entertain any communication once you cut these ties. For some of you Sagittarius, in the month of October, what I feel is that firstly, for you Sagittarius who have been expecting some kind of promotion or leveling up at your workplace, in the month of October, I see that happening. I see that happening, and I see the sun shining on you, and I see the lock finally opening, and the block in your career, the in the form of the lock is opening, which means that the block is moving away, and I see the sun shining on you and your career. So if you had been stagnant at your workplace, and you had been, like, putting in effort and putting in time and putting in quality work, and still not seeing the results in terms of like increment, or in terms of promotions, or any kind of perks that comes with your position, that you had been expecting. In the month of October, I see that happening finally, and the block being removed, and I see, like, the justice being done to you. Things will be made fair, and I see you being very happy. And of course, with promotion, with increment, anything, it is related to your finances, because once you level up, you are not only going to be handling new responsibilities, more responsibilities, but you'll also be paid for that. So I think these are all the messages I have for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to your money, career, and finance for October 2022. Let's quickly see what you need to know regarding any significant relationship that you may be dealing in the month of October. We'll take 3 cards from this deck and then read the messages. What does Sagittarius need to know regarding any significant relationship in their lives at this time? We have the 8 of Wands. Now these messages, relationship messages can be at your regarding your like family, your friends, your in a romantic setup, or at your workplace. What does Sagittarius need to know regarding any significant relationship in their lives at this time? This is for Sagittarius for October 2022. We have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Knight of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Death card. So let's see these 2 cards together. The bottom of the deck was the Death, and below that was the World. I just take the bottom of the deck, but I saw the World card, and I need to say that some of you Sagittarius, when it comes to romantic relationship, either you were married for a long time, you were in a committed relationship with your significant other. I see in the month of October, for some of you, I see you guys closing a cycle and the situation dying. So it can be a divorce that is going to happen. It can be a breakup that I see happening, and it is a significant long relationship with your partner that is going to be ending. It has ended. The situation has died down. It is the death of the situation because the cycle has come to a close. This cycle, you guys, the 2 of you have closed this cycle, and this, hence the situation, your relationship has ended, because it is an end to a major lesson that you guys needed to learn. So this may resonate with a few of you Sagittariuses who were in a long-term committed relationship. I see it being a long relationship of many years. So you are closing this cycle in the month of October because there is this death of the situation that has occurred. The next message I have here is from the 8 of Wands. For you Sagittarius who are into online dating, and you have been open to meeting people online, I see lots of communication coming towards you, and I would like to read the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Wands together. For some of you Sagittarius, you are the Queen of Wands, which is like you're very passionate, you are good looking, you are very driven, and that shows in your personality. And we do not talk about gender, but we are talking about the energy of the card. So for some of you Sagittarius, in the month of October, I see lots of communication coming from people who are very interested in getting to know you better, and who would like to know you more. So I see lots of communication coming towards you from people who are interested in you. And but what I feel is that if you resonate with these messages that I'm sharing with these two cards, what I feel is that the month of October for you Sagittarius is single. Either you are dating, especially who are like meeting or chatting or interacting with people online. What I feel is that although you will be surrounded with many interesting opportunities in the form of people who are interested in knowing you better, in dating you, or who are intrigued by you. But your interest, I do not see like, spiked up towards these people. You are just like, in the month of October, you decide to just be you, and just like take in all the attention, and it will obviously like make you feel really wanted and very good. But you are not like on cloud nine with with the situation. What I see is that you are okay with all the attention that you're receiving, but none of these people ignite your soul. That is how I feel, because we have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups is, although people you feel that the people who are showing interest to you or in you, they do not necessarily have genuine emotions. That is what I feel. So I feel that in the month of October, you Sagittarius who are single and who are open to dating, but not keen on, but not like, like going with the first person that shows you interest. What I feel is that October will be a month where it will be vibrant. It will be like very lit up for you when it comes to people who want to know you and who are showing attention to you. But I think what you're going to do in the month of October is that you are just like going to be you in this situation, not driven by any particular person who shows you interest, because none of them ignite your soul. So this is a very specific message for a few of you Sagittariuses in the month of October, and that is all right, because not all the messages are meant for like all the people in that zodiac sign all the time, and that is perfectly all right. And I hope like the messages resonated with you. If it did, then like this video, comment and subscribe to the channel. If however none of the messages resonated for you Sagittarius, then please do not forget to check your messages from your moon, rising and your Venus signs. That is all I have for you Sagittarius for October 2022. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.